Greetings. I'm Yogi Tarzan, the designer, inventor of a most amazing unit that I call the Zerogravity Gym. I also call it the human can opener. This is a multi-purpose, multi-level, dual yoga swing model with a spinner bar and with another exclusive design, inherent design that I created is bungees, bungee handles. Now I want to show you just what this thing is possible of doing without telling you all the ramifications in this short video. But as the inventor, I've been copied well over 30 times by different companies all over the world. We've sold well over a couple million of this design, and it has been patented as well. And it's changed people's lives because it rotates every joint through suspension and elongation and rotates every joint, and if you use it every day, it'll work for you every day. So let's get into it. These are the bungee handles, indispensable for moving and grooving the body, and no other swing in the world has it except mine. Check it out. Now, that experience of dropping the body and coming back up, you've never experienced it, probably ever in your entire life, except when you're falling on a banana or slipping on someplace on this whatever. Point is, that G-force on the body actually creates releasing of adhesions and blockages, and it elongates the telomeres. And they've noticed that for longevity, you want the telomeres to be longer within the DNA of the cells, and this thing does it on a whole another level. So just doing this 10 to 20 times oxygenates, rotates, and compresses the body and springs it back. Feels amazing on top of it all. Now the static handles, which don't move, but are indispensable because they allow your body to obviously stretch, rotate without the stretch. Stretch without the stretch. How's that? Stretch without the stretch. Because the bungee stretch you double stretch. Now, double saddle, you definitely want the double saddle because what you can do is amazing. Now, I have done hundreds of videos, hundreds of hours of instruction. They're on YouTube. But I'm just going to show you, without boring you, in a 2-hour class, because I could show you hundreds of different positions, exercises, and lymphatic drainage, ways to heal joint pain, hip rotation, openings, knees, every joint. You have 7 major joints in the body: ankles, knees, hips, elbows, wrists, shoulders, neck, maybe that's 8, and obviously everything's incorporated. So this actually unwinds adhesions in the fascia, which is totally necessary because that's our body. That's how our body's framed and held together. So this changes the way you will feel in a few minutes. I have had people who've emailed me and they've spent $20 or $1,000 or more on therapy. They got one of my units. They said it was way better because they didn't have to drive to go see a therapist. This is your therapist. This is your therapist. And it's just plain fun. Now, inversion is one of the keys for longevity. Moving all the blood and lymphatic the other way is internal exercise. It's also internal massage. We're standing all day long. How often do we go upside down? That's why it's essential. The yogis call it the king of asanas. The king of positions is, the one position is the inversion, the headstand. So having the swing is indispensable. Oh, And it feels great to feel like a potato chip, even when your dog comes around to antagonize you while you're in the swing. In this position, I love this position. In what piece of furniture in your entire house can you do this? Open the lungs, get supported, rotated, be off the ground. Now I just get into my monkey body. The monkey body, that's the body we want to get into. And I'll tell you why. When we had trees, we were climbing in the trees. Say you were climbing, you're reaching over here while one leg is over here. And so it's like different plyometric positioning of your body that we don't get when we're standing, obviously standing and walking around and moving objects. It's the tree monkey body that I'm bringing back to the nature of exercise and nature of your nature of this world. Getting out of the box of the life into a threshold of multi-dimensional, four-dimensional reality. Three-dimensional on the outside and in the inside, moving and grooving so you get the internal bliss of the lymphatic and blood tissues moving in ways that are healing and rejuvenating. Again, I can show you hundreds and hundreds of exercises, but this is just a short video to show you the ramifications. Now, there is handles, foot handles in the lower, medium, got the bungees here in the middle, which are indispensable, and you have the upper. This helps to open the lungs, drop the butt, open the spine, and do rotations on everything you do. This will be the quickest 5-minute exercise workout you've ever had in your entire life. Garon. Now, it's large, number one. Look at that. If you do that from my knee past my head, that's over 60 inches, okay? People, you could sleep in this thing. You could meditate in this thing while you're sitting straight up. And it's multi-tiered, so if you have a couple kids, you got a couple hammocks, all right? Now, opening the hips up is crucial, so all you gotta do is put your leg up there, done. And from there, rotate, and now you're into full nataraja, and it's being held without somebody holding it. These things are indispensables. I'm gonna say they're priceless. Not that I'm trying to sell you something, because I got to swing. All I do is need to swing myself, and I'm happy. Are you happy without a swing? I think you'll be happier with one, regardless of what it costs, because these things pay themselves back every day. What piece of furniture in your entire house can this replace? Nothing can replace. Actually, this is the latest thing that I think brings me to chair. You can sleep in it, bed. It's the ultimate thing for me to realize my own abilities. So that's why I keep refining and inventing more and more all the time. So if you're interested, reach out to me. Information below in the description. I appreciate it. This is Grandmaster Yogi Tarzan showing you my yoga swing, or they call it the Zerogravity gym. And thanks for being attentive. Reach out if you want any training in Maui. I'll be here. Thank you.